Well, during the holidays, chances are you will have at least one big party to get dressed up for, right? Well, we hope we do, and you probably have the perfect dress, but the outfit just won't be complete without the right makeup. So Nicole Kukuza, she is the owner and the founder of Skin Religion, is here to give us a refresher on the oh-so-important smoky eye. You see it in the magazines, but how do we do it? Welcome to Sonoran Living.
Thank you very much. Thanks for having me.
So is a smoky eye just a special occasion thing? Or you can really do it all the time, but you're going to help us sort of glam it up a little
Yep,
bit.
the smoky eye is definitely timeless. We can definitely amp it up a little bit with just a little bit more color, maybe deepen it a little bit with some darker tones, but generally we want to keep it classic, and we want to keep the colors definitely user-friendly to different skin tones and you know, colors, undertones of the skin.
So can everybody wear a smoky eye? Like whether you're really light like our model or darker like you?
Anybody can wear a smoky eye. It's all about keeping it classic for the day.
Okay.
And then you want to amp it up at night, but you don't want to make it complicated. You want to keep it simple.
Okay, so what she has now, this is for night or day?
This will be, what I did is I demonstrated a little bit here on her right side, more of a daytime look. That's just a little bit less dramatic. This is more
Can we have
for,
you look over here, honey? Right there.
Yeah.
There you go.
And if you could kind of see it going to lunch with the girls, it's not as dramatic. It's on the right-hand side.
And maybe close your eyes a little bit. There you go, so we can see the difference.
And then here we have on the left, we kind of deepened the line a little bit with some gel liner, which is the most important type of liner to use because gel liner helps to keep the, stays on the eyes all day long, and it's smudge-proof and waterproof and smear-proof, so it's guaranteed to last you all night.
Okay, when you're dancing. So are you going to show us sort of how you did it?
Sure, absolutely. We're going to start here with the gel liner. We're just going to enhance her right eye to kind of match her left eye.
Okay.
So we're going to take a little bit of the gel liner. It comes in a little pot like this.
And that's gel?
This is a gel.
Huh,
yes,
it looks like a powder.
And if you ever get a gel liner, you're always going to want to keep the caps on tight when you leave, when you're running out to work, because they will dry out.
Exactly.
But this will make it waterproof, smudge-proof, and it is all about the brushes. We want like a nice little thin tip brush
and it's
here.
not gonna fall off your eye right now.
It doesn't fall off because it's
goodness.
a gel. So it's more of a solid type,
Right.
Solid state. So we're going to ask Jen to close her eyes, and we're just going to kind of go in here, and we're just going to have fun with it, and we're going to play right at the lash line. And we want to bring the eyeliner upward because we want to stretch our eyes up. As women, of course, we want everything up. We don't want things falling. So we're always going to want to go in upward motion, never a downward.
I'm so fascinated.
Yeah. So in just that few little seconds, we made her lash line a little more dramatic.
Now, are you going to blend it in? Or?
Yep, and then what we do is we want to actually, this is what kind of gives it the smudge-proof, waterproof effect, is when we take the dark shadow here. These are all mineral-based products, so they're all user-friendly, they're hypoallergenic.
And is that like a black or a gray?
This is, you could use a steel gray or a black, you know, whatever you feel comfortable with, and just play around. I always like black, it's classic, it's really for anybody. And we're just going to go over it. And as we go over it, we're setting it. We're going to make it last all night long. And there you go.
Wow.
Okay.
Okay, so how did you do sort of the eyes, though? Let's just sort of look and what you put on top, and then, because we want to know how to get the smoky eye.
Basically, yes, absolutely. That's a good point. What we want to do is we want to start with something like an eye and lip primer. So you use this for both the eyes and lips. You can also sneak and use a little bit as concealer as well because it's a great, great tone. It blends into the natural skin tone.
So we're going to put that all over our eye
all
first.
over the eyelid, exactly. And this is going to help adhere the colors, and it's going to bring the true pigment out in the colors. Because a lot of times if you have a red eyelid.
Here, let me go ahead and see what you're starting with, so you can. So we're starting with just sort of a basic color like this.
And it's in a cream form.
Okay. It looks like a skin color.
Yeah, but you always want it to be a couple shades lighter than your natural skin tone because it's going to bring the true colors out of the shadows because you always want your eyes to pop and your lips to pop.
Okay, so we're going to put that all over.
Yeah, and we start with this, we put it all over and the lips as well.
Okay, and then what's the next color and where do you put the next color?
Next color we're going to do is more, this is called a contour color. So contour colors are always a little bit darker because they want to enhance the creases.
But not as dark as what you did at the eyelash.
Right, not as dark right at the lash line. So what we're going to do is we're just going to go, and I like to go in downward stroke. So you go down, start from the orbital bone, and move down.
Oh.
And you can see how it's kind of creating that little kind of smoky. And you want to keep it more to the outer part of the eye.
Right, like the half.
Right, because if you go in too far, it makes your eyes look too close together. You're going to look too dark.
And then do you just blend that in?
And then what I do is I'll take my little crushed mineral shadow here that's got a little sheen to it. And we'll pull this out. tap it out because we don't want it falling all over the
Right.
place. And when she closes her eye, we're going to go right
And that sort of
into the corner.
brightens it up
And
a little
it
bit.
brightens it, right. Makes the mood a little more dramatic.
Oh, how fun. Well, you know, we could talk about makeup and we could show all these
Yes.
wonderful things. I mean, you have so much to choose from and so many fun colors. We encourage people to obviously give you guys a call so maybe you could do their makeup for the holiday parties.
Absolutely. That's what we're here for.
And it is, we are going to have all of this information on our website. Again, Nicole, you are the founder of Skin Religion. Thank you guys so much for coming on the show. And again, we'll have all of the info on our website, SonoraandLiving.